Good morning, everybody. Today is solar day at long last. We finally get to put up the panels and get our solar array built and then get some cables run. We're soon going to have some power. So I got to get ready on the install. So what I'm doing, I've got my generator right here, and I've got a drill with a masonry bit on the end. Where these pylons are, the middle pylon right here, another pylon right there, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's another pylon over there. Anyway, there's two 16-foot sections, and each section is going to hold 6 solar panels. So I've only got to dig down maybe a foot, not even. And that's this trusty tool is for. You get down to a foot and you're down to, I guess you'd call it bedrock, but it's granite. There's all those humps there. It's not snow. Well, it is snow, but as I was saying, those big hills there are exposed granite. Same thing that's under the house in the crawl space. So if I dig down a foot, some nice topsoil, and then whammo, solid rock. My initial plan was to dig 4-foot holes, put sonotubes in, sink the posts, and I'm going to build the whole thing out of pressure treated lumber. But now that I've got my drill with my masonry bit, I'm going to drill down about a foot, put in the 6x6 reinforced, the rebar reinforced plates that are used for concrete, and I'm going to epoxy them in place. Okay, so this will be the far, I don't know, left side, right side, whichever way you're facing. The solar panel's going to be facing that way. So I've measured out 16 feet, like I said. I used my compass, and I found out exactly where due south is, and it's 180 degrees down that way. So with the panels facing this way, it's going to give me complete east to west coverage, and of course the strongest sun is due south. So the panels are going to be facing that way. They are bifacial, which means that all this snow is going to reflect up under and hit the backside, give me even more power. Our very scenic backdrop today has been brought to you by irresponsible equipment owners. If you think you're seeing a trailer off of a tandem truck, like a transport truck, that's exactly what you're looking at. It met with fire, it didn't win. And now it's up to me to get rid of that. That's going to be a whole nother deal. It'd be like Sanford and Son out here running a junkyard or a scrapyard instead of a nice home. But this is what I'm doing. I'm digging down. Best time of year to dig holes. Okay, Briar, let's get this show on the road. Let's go back to the cabin. Hey? Let's go home. Let's go. You're not moving. Good morning. Today is solar equipment delivery day. So again, just like the Starlink video, I'm sitting at the end of my driveway waiting for the delivery truck to show up. Could be between 8 a.m. 5 p.m. Maybe Friday. Who knows? Anyway, stay tuned. Okay, so quick updates. We got our solar stuff. Unfortunately, the truck will not fit down the driveway, and we have to do it in a split load. So that's the first half. He's waiting. I've got to unload this and then run back out for the solar panels. Okay, so the truck's just getting ready to leave. The gentleman was very nice, helped me load the solar panels on the truck. I'm just going to strap them up now so I don't lose any on the way back to the cabin. Okay, it may be hard to tell, but here's a progress update. I managed to get the braces on that side. The braces on the top have proven to be a bit of a problem. They were too much for one guy with a 16-foot piece of lumber. So I managed to figure out the angle and just scab those up there, and then I'll put the braces in after when I've got something to hang on to. So I've got 2 in there now. I'm just going to put the other 3 in and then take it from there. Okay, so I'm trying to come up with some kind of inspiration for how I'm going to do this by myself. Basically, I want 3 solar panels per section. Each solar panel weighs like 78 pounds, I think it is, 80 pounds. Bottom 2 rows might not be an issue, but of course I can't put those on first and then slide the other panels over it. Actually, I probably could with this rig, but what I'm thinking of doing is using my fiberglass ladder. These panels are basically 4x8, so they're like a sheet of plywood. And I'll set it up there and just try and push it all the way up. But now I can't just let it go. When it's up there, it'll fall down again. So I'm thinking if I scab a couple of pieces to catch the solar panels and lift them up and then put them down, then I can slide the ladder out of the way and maybe screw the panels in while they're up there, then take the scabs off and then put the next 2 in, sort of repeating the process. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take some measurements, see where those scabs end up, and I'll put them on, and then we'll give it a run and see what happens. Okay, so I've got those pieces scabbed up, one there, one there. I set them down about 48 inches. The panels are about 45, and that'll give me a little wiggle room. I just noticed, you probably can't see that in the video, but way up there, that little piece of 4x4 has got to get cut off. Like I have to go get the Sawzall, cut that off, and then muscle the solar panel up there. So be right back. All right, grab the Sawzall. Now let's see if I can get that trimmed off. I did the other ones last night. Now, this is probably going to be annoying and loud. Not as loud as my screams, though, when I fall off of this ladder. They'll be muffled by the snow. It'll be okay. Something my wife often says, she wishes I was an inch taller. At least I think that's what she meant. Okay, so it's safe to assume if I ever had one, I'd have to give it back. My Mensa card, I mean. I am definitely no genius. I came up with this elaborate plan with the ladder and the slide and the things up and the stoppers at the top. It all sounds all well and good. Until I did a test run with a piece of plywood. You realized I could slide that up there no problem. The ladder would stay where it was. It all was great. But the catches were so low that there was nothing to stop the solar panel from coming crashing back down. The other thing I failed to think about was that I would be trapping that big fiberglass ladder under the solar panel and have no way to get the ladder out. So I had to undo it all. Took the ladder down, took those blocks down, and I'm starting on that far end now. I've got 1 solar panel down there now. I'm just going to have to build one on top of the other and then come up with some kind of a better idea for the very top one. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, tried and try again. So So as you can see, there's the first solar panel, and I had to scab a piece of wood on the very bottom. I say scab a lot, I just mean a scrap piece of strapping is all that is. I've got to go get 2 more to finish the end. But my plan is to use construction screws and washers to hold the solar panels in place, but that wouldn't work at the bottom because there wasn't anything to stop the washer from just falling down and it really not doing anything. So I'm going to run that piece of board all the way down. That'll hold it, and then screws and washers the rest of the way. And go grab another solar panel and throw that on. Okay, so I'm just doing this in sections, in little spurts. I don't have the camera set up on the tripod right now, but basically what I've opted for is to start on the bottom, go up to the top. I'm only going to get 2 rows in today probably, and then come up with some ingenious idea how I'm getting the 3rd one on the very top. Okay, so there's number 4 in place. I'm going to put a screw in to hold it. Got my carpenter's pencil in there right now, holding the space. Not crazy tight because they are made of glass after all, or so I'm led to believe. All right, let's go get number 5. Okay, there's 2 more. I used to say I hate doing drywall because those panels were so heavy. I would much rather be doing drywall right now. Whew. Just trying to get the trying to even up the gap in between them is all I'm really doing, but I'm gonna push them over and then I'm gonna screw them in. Okay, I lied to you. I had to go and get another panel because I can't screw anything in until there's a panel on the top. So there we go. So now I've done my trick again. I've got the carpenter's pencil in there, shimmed up. I can get a screw in. Okay. As they say in the biz, lather, rinse, repeat. Okay, public service announcement time. Under no circumstances would I ever recommend you doing this job by standing on that stool with a solar panel in your hands to get it up to the 2nd level. No way. What did I do? Well, I did exactly that. This thing's rated for 250 pounds. That's 100, or no, what was that? 78 pounds, 80 pounds. Plus me. Now, I know I've been looking good lately, been on the carnivore diet, thanks to my wife. But yeah, that's a big no-no. Okay, so there's 8 panels. There's my help. You can understand why it took so long. I had to change a few things as I went. Is it the Taj Mahal of solar panels? It absolutely definitely is not. I'm not even sure you can say if you squint it's mint on this one. She's cockeyed, she's wonky, but she's gonna work. More to follow.
Tell us if we got this the right way.
Yep. Yep, positive up. Double check back here. Okay. Oh yeah.
You see one? Yeah. Let me get it on that board. Bring it over to me a bit. Okay.
Yeah, just give her 1 more inch and then let her down.
Take it over towards me. 2 or 3 inches.
Oh, those are sticking out too far? Yeah, good call. Good? Yeah, I like my 28-foot ladders just be hanging on by an inch. That's how I roll.
All right. Yeah, wait. Now we're gonna get her off here. I want to put it on that wood. Take it over to you. And now we can shut her up.
Oh, you all right?
Okay, yeah. Good now. We're down. Come over to me at the bottom. That was good. This lines up. It's hitting there.
Yeah,
So
it's the way it's built. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna end up with them all squished together anyway because the cables don't quite reach.
Together. Okay, now I get there. Now bring her over to me so I can get it on that wood, will you? Right there. A little bit more. Oh, right there.
Nope.
Back to me.
Nope.
Over to your
Yep, slide. There you go.
Give me back to me. 16th. Oh, right there. Perfect.
1/16 of an inch. Tom is very specific. Very exacting. Oh boy. I almost took, yep, I'm taking the express route down. There we go.
I'm going to have to go up ahead of you. Bring it over to me. Bring it over to me a bit. All right. Okay. Hang on. Let me get one more step here. Okay, now take it towards you. Right there. A second.
Yeah.
Right there. Turn my way at 16. Whoa. Back to you. Whoa.
That's me doing that. A little more, Tom?
Yeah, a little more. A little bit. Whoa, too much. Just there. That's good there.
That's good there.